$134 billion, a fortune larger than the economies of dozens of countries, Iceland, Jamaica, even Mauritius, and entire continents with smaller GDPs, like parts of Africa and Oceania, who wields unimaginable wealth like a shadow, shaping millions of lives while governments and markets bend, often without noticing. While tech giants like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Steve Jobs, and Sergey Brin dominate headlines, he chooses silence, strategy, and absolute control. This is no Elon Musk, no Jeff Bezos, no flashy Silicon Valley billionaire. This is a silent architect of power. And now, the man behind this invisible empire, the billionaire you've probably never heard of, whose power is unmatched and influence is global, Jim Walton. From Walmart, valued at $560 billion with $640 billion in revenue and $15.7 billion in profits, to Sam's Club and global logistics networks, his empire touches millions worldwide. Control your destiny quietly, let the world notice your results, not your face. Jim Walton lives by this principle. Through 50% family ownership and strategic control, he shapes global commerce and invests far beyond retail. Is silence the most dangerous form of power? In a world obsessed with noise, the quietest players often win.
This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. The content is based on theories and not verified facts.
1948, Colony, Arkansas, USA. Jim Walton is born, the youngest son of Sam and Helen Walton, into a modest family with 4 siblings. No Walmart empire yet, only ambition and risk. 1954–1966, school and teenage years. Jim attends local public schools, observing retail stores, pricing, and customers, while family discussions teach him strategy and discipline. Sam Walton reinvested nearly 100% of profits, showing wealth is built, not inherited. 1962, start of Walmart. Sam opens the first store with $20,000, much borrowed. Early years are harsh, low prices, tight margins, high pressure. 1966–1970, college and university. Jim studies business and economics at the University of Arkansas, learning cost control, logistics, and operations. Early 1970s, first business role. After graduating, Jim joins Walmart from the ground up, managing inventory and store operations, mastering the business quietly. Struggle. Being a Walton means zero room for failure. When your family builds a global legacy, do you chase attention or prove your worth quietly? Control costs better than your competition, and the rest will take care of itself. Sam Walton. Lesson. Jim learned, power isn't loud, wealth isn't rushed, empires are earned quietly.
Unlike many billionaire heirs, Jim Walton avoided the spotlight, choosing to work behind the scenes in inventory, store operations, logistics, and supply chains, learning Walmart from the ground up. In 1962, Sam Walton opened the first Walmart store in Rogers, Arkansas, with about $20,000, much of it borrowed, betting on ultra-low prices, razor-thin margins, and volume over fast profit. The risk paid off. First-year revenue, 1962–63, reached roughly $975,000, proving the model could survive. Growth followed steadily. By 1965, Walmart had 9 stores generating about $9 million. By 1967 it reached 24 stores with roughly $12.7 million in revenue. And by 1969, 38 stores were producing about $44 million annually. In 1970, Walmart went public, accelerating expansion. By 1972, revenue crossed $125 million, and by 1974, the company had 100 stores with tens of millions in annual sales. The late 1970s marked a breakthrough, 276 stores and over $1 billion in sales, followed by the 1980s, when Sam's Club, supercenters, and multi-state expansion pushed revenue past $8 billion.
By 1975, at only 27 years old, Jim became president of Walton Enterprises, the family office managing Walmart stock and banking investment. This wasn't just any office. Walton Enterprises oversaw holdings like Arvest Bank, which would later become Arkansas's largest bank under Jim's leadership. In 1982, Arvest Bank was officially named, and Jim took the role of CEO. Under his leadership, the bank became one of the most powerful financial institutions in Arkansas. Jim's skills weren't just financial. He was a strategist, quietly building the infrastructure and wealth management that would secure the Walton family fortune for decades. 1992 marked a turning point, the death of his father, Sam Walton. Jim and his siblings inherited a large stake in Walmart, instantly turning them into multi-billionaires. After his brother John's death in 2005, Jim joined the Walmart board of directors, giving him influence over the company's global operations. Between 2008-2013, the Walton family committed over $2 billion to philanthropy through the Walton Family Foundation, supporting education and community development. In 2016, Jim passed his board seat to his son Stuart Walton, ensuring the next generation would continue the family legacy. Walmart is more than a store, it's a global powerhouse, shaping markets, supply chains, and economies worldwide. Revenue FY 2025 $681 billion, the largest of any company on earth. Employees, approximately 2.3 million, the largest private workforce in history. Stores, 10,750 plus in 19 countries. Key divisions driving this empire. Sam's Club, $90 billion in 2025 sales, powered by memberships and scan and go tech. Walmart.com and e-commerce, 18% of revenue, $122 billion with US e-commerce up 20% YoY. Flipkart, India, 77% owned by Walmart, valued at $35 billion, includes Myntra and Shopee. Walmart International, $122 billion in sales outside the US, hundreds of stores across Latin America, Asia, and other regions. Logistics and fulfillment, one of the largest private networks globally, moving billions of products efficiently. Walmart isn't just a retailer, it's a global empire, influencing commerce around the world. Jim Walton, youngest son of Walmart founder Sam Walton, quietly controls $134 billion in 2026, ranking among the top 10 richest billionaires, more than the GDP of dozens of countries. Wealth and income. Walmart shares, $120 billion. Real estate and investments, $14 billion. Annual income, $2 billion. Mostly dividend. Minimal losses. Built on diversification, conservative risk, and cash flow dominance. Business power. Major shareholder and chairman-level influence, not CEO. Walmart has 10,500 plus stores, subsidiaries like Sam's Club and Walmart.com, generating $600 billion plus annual revenue. Global influence. Decisions impact supply chains, markets, employment, and government policy. The Walton family controls approximately 50% of Walmart, ensuring strategic dominance. Investments span tech, logistics, retail, and real estate. Let's understand the machine Jim Walton controls. Walmart isn't just a store, it's a global economic powerhouse. Founded in 1962 and headquartered in Bentonville, Arkansas, Walmart now has over 10,500 stores across 19 countries. It employs 2.3 million people, the largest private workforce on earth. Financially, Walmart's 2025 revenue is projected at $611 billion to $640 billion, with profits around $15.5 billion, and a market value in 2026 to $560 billion, more than the GDP of dozens of countries. From Sam's Club to Walmart International and Walmart.com, through its massive logistics networks, Walmart shapes global inflation, supplier pricing, transportation costs, and labor market. Think about it, how can one company influence millions of jobs and entire economies? As Sam Walton once said, there is only one boss, the customer. Today, the real power quietly rests with his son, Jim Walton. This isn't just retail. This is economic power. Jim Walton likely passed the $1 million mark sometime in the 1970s. In 1970, his net worth was approximately $10 million, and by the mid-1970s, it had grown to $100 million. 1980, $500 million. 1985, $1 billion. 1992, $5 billion. 2000, $15 billion. 2009, $19.6 billion. 2010, $20.1 billion. 2013, $33.8 billion. 2018, $42.4 billion. 2020, $60 billion. 2024, $102 billion. 2025, $136 billion. 2026, $140 billion. This timeline illustrates the incredible growth of his wealth over the decades, largely due to his Walmart inheritance and stock appreciation. Walmart is publicly traded, but don't be fooled. The Walton family controls around 50% of the company. Leadership may appear to be in the hands of CEO Doug McMillon and Chairman Greg Penner, but the real power quietly rests with Jim Walton. As a major shareholder and board member, he doesn't run daily operations. Instead, he wields silent authority, shaping long-term strategy, controlling ownership, and guiding family voting blocks that influence acquisitions, expansion, and global decisions. Think about it, how can someone rarely in the office control a company worth over $500 billion with millions of employees? As Jim once said, power is not about titles, it's about influence. This is silent authority, far more powerful than any CEO. Jim Walton is not just a billionaire. He is a business tycoon.
Jim Walton follows strict rules. 1. Influence without publicity. 2. Long-term compounding over fast profit. 3. Diversify beyond the core business. 4. Protect the family legacy above all. 5. Anticipate government policies and taxes. The Walton family uses trusts, estate planning, legal tax strategies, not tax evasion, tax intelligence. Walton family philosophy. We focus on sustainability, value, and discipline. The customer always comes first. Jim Walton avoids direct politics, but make no mistake, Walmart lobbying shapes regulations. Trade policies impact Walton profits. Minimum wage laws affect margins. Global tariffs reshape supply chain. Walmart is a pillar of the U.S. economy. Governments don't ignore Walmart. They adjust around it. That is power. Let this sink in. Walmart employs more people than many nations. Jim Walton's wealth exceeds the GDP of 30-plus countries. Walmart's pricing influences global inflation. One family controls the world's largest retailer. And yet, most people don't even recognize Jim Walton's face. Lives quietly in Arkansas. No social media. Rare interviews. Married to Lynn McNabb Walton. Children involved in philanthropy. Walton Family Foundation. 10+ billion donated. Focus areas: education, healthcare, community development. Quiet wealth, quiet impact.
What happens if the Walton family sells its shares? Could Walmart survive without Walton control? Is silence the ultimate form of power? Is Jim Walton the most influential invisible billionaire ever? Jim Walton is not just a billionaire. He is a business tycoon, a strategist, and a global power broker. He proves one final lesson: power doesn't need noise, wealth doesn't need fame, and strategy beats attention, every time. If you want more stories of silent billionaires, hidden empires, and the real rules of wealth, subscribe, hit the bell, stay ahead.